Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Dear friends, in today's session we will study Finance Supplementary Act 2022 that is effective from 15th of January 2022. According to this act, various amendments have been made in various laws such as Sales Tax Act 1990, Income Tax Ordinance 2001, Federal Excise Act 2005 and Customs Act 1969. But in today's session, we will focus on Sales Tax Act 1990. So it is important to know that a major portion of changes that has been done is related to the exemptions which were earlier provided in Schedule number 6. Now, many exemptions have been withdrawn. Now let's start the changes or amendments one by one. First of all, amendment number 1, cottage industry. As you know that previously the turnover of cottage industry was 10 million per annum. Now that turnover has been reduced and has been limited to 8 million per annum. And as you know that there are various criteria related to Tier 1 retailer. Now, another new criteria has been introduced for Tier 1 retailer, and that criteria is that retailer exceeding prescribed limit will be included in Tier 1 retailers. There is a certain limit or threshold specified by Federal Board of Revenue. If any retailer is exceeding that prescribed turnover or threshold or limit, then that retailer will be included in Tier 1 retailer. Now, third amendment is related to the section number 23, whose name is tax invoice. No need for ID card for sale or purchase through digital mode. The complete definition of digital mode has been mentioned in Income Tax Ordinance 2001. Now the amendment is that there is no need for ID card. Previously, for making the sale and purchase through digital mode, there was a requirement of ID card. But recently, there is no need to provide ID card. Apart from this, there was a provision related to the providing incorrect CNIC number in good fact. It was earlier given a sort of flexibility or a sort of relaxation that if any person who has given the incorrect NIC number in good fact, he was not liable to any sort of adverse or penal action by the Federal Board of Revenue. Now he or she has been made liable. Number 4 amendment is related to the Digital Invoicing and Analysis Directorate Journal. In section number 30, there are various directorate journals. Now, another directorate journal has been introduced with the name of DG Digital Invoicing and Analysis. Fifth amendment is related to the section number 33, in which in subclause 23 and 24, the word cigarettes has been replaced by specified goods. Now we are coming to the third schedule. As you know that there are 13 schedules in Sales Tax Act, and the largest schedule is schedule number 6. Now we will see that what are the amendments done in these schedules. So first and second schedules are omitted. You earlier know this. The third schedule is related to the retail price. This schedule says that all the goods that are mentioned in third schedule will be charged at 17% standard rate. Now, in the current year, sugar has been excluded from schedule number 3. Now sugar will be charged as a standard good. Now it is important to note that this provision has got importance. Why? Because this provision is effective from 1st of December 2021 and the whole act is effective from 15th January 2022, but this provision which is related to the sugar, this provision is effective from 1st December 2021. Okay, now let's come to the other amendments. Fifth schedule. As you know that according to section number 4, fifth schedule is related to the zero rating. Zero rating means when certain good is charged at 0% sales tax rate, then it is known as zero rating. Now the amendment is that duty-free shops now will supply taxable goods. Earlier, duty-free shops used to supply zero-rated goods. Now they will provide or supply taxable goods. Other amendment is previously sold plant and machinery to export processing zones at zero rate. Now they will not be sold at zero rate, but they will be taxable. Apart from this, there are many other goods that were previously charged at zero rate, but now they are taxable. Bicycle is now also taxable, and medicines which were earlier exempted according to schedule number 6, but now the medicines have been included in the 5th schedule and now they will be charged at zero rate. Now let's come to the biggest schedule of the Sales Tax Act 1990, which is related to the exemptions. Dear friends, schedule number 6 has 3 tables. Table 1 is related to the import or supply of goods. Number 2, local supply, and third table is related to the conditional exemptions. These all 3 tables include goods which are exempt from tax. Now the government has done amendments in these 3 tables. There are many exemptions which were previously provided in all these 3 tables. They were exempt. Now some are made taxable. Let's start. First of all, table number 1. In table number 1, there are some edibles. Some edibles are removed from table number 1 and added to table number 2, such as live chickens, eggs, plants, sugarcane, fish, etc. Now they are included in table number 2. It means local supply. It means that if these all things, live chickens, eggs, are imported from another country, they will be taxable, but if they are locally supplied, then they will be exempted from tax. Second point is that there are many exempted goods, imported goods, which were earlier exempted, now they are taxable. For example, UN import, gift through mail, import of hospitals, educational institutions, import for disabled, import for purpose of export frozen meat of chicken, cotton seed, sewing machine, medicines. Now medicines are charged at zero rating. Solar LED lights, machinery for local mobile industry, laptop, computers, import of these things, personal computers, and feed of fish, vegetables now are taxable. Import of vegetable is now taxable except if it is from Afghanistan. Apple fruits from Afghanistan, international newspapers, etc. These all things are now taxable. Okay, now let's come to the local supply. There are many goods which were previously included in local supply, now they have become taxable. For example, cotton seed, crude vegetable oil, food which were previously provided on local flights, raw cotton, matchbox, etc. These all things were previously exempt from tax, but now they have become taxable. Now table number 3, which is related to the conditional exemptions. Now import of certain goods has become taxable. For example, plant and machinery which is imported by hospitals, machinery for coal mining, components of LED lights, etc. or import of POS machine, POS, point of sale machine. These things have now become taxable. Import of these things is now become taxable. Now these were some examples of the amendments done by government in the 6th schedule. Now we are coming to the 8th schedule. As you know that schedule 8 is related to the reduced rate. Normally the sales tax rate is 17%, but there are some goods mentioned in schedule number 8 which are charged at reduced rate, which is less than 17%. Some reduced rate now become standard rate for some goods such as yogurt, cheese, butter, cream, desi ghee, poultry feed components or ingredients, biodiesel machine, seeding or planting machines, agri machines, multimedia projectors, silver, gold, jewelry, bakery items, etc. These are the goods which were earlier charged at reduced rate. For example, previously yogurt was charged at 10% if it was supplied in retail packaging with brand name. But now this product has become standard rate, 17% chargeable. And there are some reduced rates which have become increased. Okay, now schedule number 9. Schedule number 9 is related to the tax on mobile phones. Mobile phones whose value is over $200, they were previously fixed. Now it is charged at 17%. I repeat, mobile phones whose value earlier was $200, on these phones there was a fixed tax, but now the tax has become in the form of percentage, 17%. Now these are some of the changes that have been done in Sales Tax Act 1990. Now let's summarize the whole discussion. In Sales Tax Act, the major amendments have been done in schedule number 6, which is related to the exemptions, and section number 13 of Sales Tax Act 1990 is related to the exemptions. There are various exemptions which were previously given. Now they have been withdrawn. Thank you so much.